The time I'm recording this, it's 11 a.m. and 13th of June 2026. I'm a junior student and I'm going to my final year. I'm becoming a senior. Something that I didn't really think about for a long time, something that I didn't really realize until a few months ago, honestly. I'm surprised now. Thinking back then, I didn't really think of it that much. I said it will come eventually, but now that it's here, it's scary, honestly. For those who don't know me, my name's Abdul Dosri. I'm a student. I'm going to like I said before, I'm going to my final year and I'm finally becoming a senior student. Something weird, honestly, saying out loud. And it's something it really gives me a lot of perspective on everything that I've done to this point, honestly, in my life. I'm 17 years old, but I can't really tell myself that I am proud with everything that I've done. And I'll tell you all the entire story and why in general I wanted to create this video and this channel in general. So, I don't want to waste your time. And anyway, just thanks for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Just for seeing this video, it means a lot. But I'll just give you a brief summary of everything. In my school, I'm known as a smart kid. Most people say that. Not my words, theirs. But truth is, I don't have anything else, honestly, other than my smarts. And it's something that's really, really, really bad now looking at it. I'll tell a story. 7 months ago, November 5th, 2025, last year, so long time ago, I was known as a person who was really just relaxed, who would just use free time studying, maybe watching some movies, not really that much honestly, probably just sleeping most of the time, or what I would do on a weekly basis, play football. I was used to playing football and it was everything to me. Football meant a lot to me and it's something that I genuinely enjoyed so much that I tried to improve as much as I could, as much as I could. And honestly, improving for me was so much fun, and that's important. We'll get back to that. But however, that day I had a football training match with my friends. We were all just going there for some training because we had league match coming up, and we needed training, honestly. We went match, and I didn't really expect anything to happen. I expected it to be a normal day, normal match. I'll just go play a bit, I'll go back home, and everything will be fine. Little did I know that match would be the reason that I've started this channel in general. Even though if you told me that 7 months ago, I'll probably slap you. I'm not even lying. I'll tell you, you're probably dumb. But little did I know that I'm starting a YouTube channel because of something that happened 7 months ago. So basically, those 7 months, I got injured really bad. Really, really bad. An injury that I didn't think would affect me that much, but no. I have been injured for 7 months. The longest injury I've ever been with. And I'm still not fully healed. 7 months and I'm still not fully healed. I can't even play football. Something that meant so much to me, I can't even do it. Can you imagine that? Sorry. I know. So, what happened was, while I was playing football...
No.
While I was playing football, I went in for a dumb tackle and sprained my ankle. Yeah, I did. You'd probably say a sprained ankle doesn't really take 7 months. So did I, honestly. But sprained ankle was the issue. Turns out I almost tore all of my ligaments in my ankle that were new. They were almost torn, and I almost needed surgery. But lucky for me, honestly, that I didn't need. I was very close though. So, what does that mean? Just to summarize it, I cannot stand straight. I have no balance. I am I have as much balance as a stick. I think everyone knows how much balance those guys have. And yeah, you can just push me once, I'll probably fall 5 times. Not even joking. I wish it was a joke, honestly, but that's probably the truth. I used to have problems with my balance in general. Yeah, that injury just, just cut off the entire everything. I cannot do anything. So, what do you think I did? 7 months went by. Pretty long time. What do you think I did? I sat and did nothing. Truthfully, I'm not even gonna lie to any of you. I did nothing. In 7 months, I did nothing. And I remember at the beginning of the year, one of our teachers gave us a paper and told us write everything you want to do. By the end of this year, you want to do like most of these. Don't aim for all of them because that's impossible. But aim for half of them. I barely did any. Yeah, and I'm not even. I barely did any of them. I wrote like 10 things, and I did 2. And those 2 I did naturally. Like I didn't even try to focus on them. I just did it and just I just said whatever, let it go. So that's been embarrassing, honestly. A lot of people didn't also do it, but for me, in the 7 months that went by and went through a lot, honestly, mentally, physically, some things that I really, really did take a toll on me and did hurt a lot. Maybe not physically, but mentally. It really gave me a perspective. It made me look at my life and realize I was boring. Honestly, like that's the best word I can use. I was existing, but I wasn't living. I was just existing. I was just doing anything. I was just every day, same thing. Wake up, pray, go to sleep, talk to family, whatever. Just the same thing. Maybe. Every now and then I'll just go talk with my friends. Go out, do something. Go see my family. Stuff like that. Basic stuff, honestly. But in those 7 months, I didn't do anything in the spare time that I had. And like I said, it really gave me a big perspective on everything that I was used to in life. Before I was injured, I used to always see just playing football was enough, so I could say that I was active, that I had an activity, that I had something to do, that I had something to do. But now, looking back at it, it was always an excuse to not do anything else. Always. I always found an excuse to not do my goals. I loved living in comfort, honestly. I think we all do, but I think in general, living in comfort is a double-edged sword that we don't realize until it's too late. And that's what happened to me. I didn't expect much. When after the injury, I said, I'll come back, I'll play football, life will be good. 7 months pass, and nothing in my life changed, genuinely. And now that I look, like I said before, now that I look back at everything, I realize just how much time I wasted in those 7 months. 7 months is a long time. I think we all know that. It's a very long time. But from my point of view, maybe you'll see it the same. 7 months was a perfect time to do something beneficial. I didn't have football. I didn't have an excuse anymore. I had the time to do anything. But I didn't. I just chilled, said, yeah, whatever, I don't care. And, well, you can see what that did to me. And I realize now that we're in summer vacation, it made me realize something that's really important. I want to change. I really do. I want to improve. I want to become better, honestly. Something that I've always wanted, but I was too complacent to do it. I've always wanted it. I've always dreamed of doing so many things, but I always found that small excuse, that small, teeny, tiny excuse that just made me say, yeah, no. Too much. It's too much work. That's the mentality I went with most of my time. Or the other mentality, which was, I don't really want to fail. I'd rather not do anything than fail. Yeah, I think a lot of people do have that mentality, sadly. And they wish they had different, like me, but we're so used to comfort that it's hard. Honestly, it's very hard to get out of that idea of comfort. And I will be honest, what inspired me to start the channel in general was an event made by the school and some students. It was called, I'll just give the nickname, it's called Carafetta, just see. And it gave me this idea. We had some kids, the students who were with us, every single one of them, I won't say names because I don't remember all of them. Every single one of them that were in the room had a talent that I will look at them and say, damn. No, I'm not even joking. Damn. Like, that's the best. He was, damn. There were 3 students. All of them had achievements and stuff that they did that made me look at my own CV and just think to myself, yeah, I'm cooked. I'm genuinely cooked. I'm not getting into college. I have nothing. That was everything. I had nothing. I'm not getting into college. I'm just gonna, بروح اشتغل في البقالة. هذا افضل لي. الراتب ممتاز ويمشي الحال. البقالة ويا سلام. That was everything. I had the grades. I do. I had the grades, but tell me extra activities. Nah, not for me. Not for me. I had so many opportunities. The school literally gave me multiple opportunities to do something. Most of the opportunities were involved in English because of my accent. I was raised just speaking English, honestly. My parents did that. But no, I was just too lazy. I said, no. For me, honestly. No. I think I just give it to another student. The other student did well. And yeah, I was just there like, oh. I was just that guy who would go and say, I could have been in their place. Yeah, I was better, but, just it was too lazy. I didn't want to do it. See how dumb that sounds? That's me. And every single student that was in the organization of the event, I won't say the names, but I will say each one had an individual talent. I will say one of them was an exceptional artist. They knew how to draw something. I remember I saw a picture of what they drew once. I was astounded by the amount of talent just to draw something like that. And that comes from a person whose father is a painter, who's a famous, I will say famous, yeah, I will say it's a famous painter in the Middle East. And that's surprising. And I was looking at the picture, I was astounded, saying, wow, genuinely. It was an amazing picture. I was surprised. I was saying, wow, I really want to learn how to do something like that. One of the other students was a mathematician and a very charismatic person. They were great, honestly, great. Very intelligent, very intelligent. The other person, the third person, was a person who volunteered in so many things that I remember seeing their CV, and like I said before, I knew I was cooked just looking at the CV. Like, I knew I was not making it. I ain't doing anything. My CV is blank. I have nothing. Most I can write on my CV, probably, you know what? Can't speak English. Might stutter 6-7 times in one sentence, but nah, you know, it's like, come on, man. It's English. Come on, it's easy. Come on. But and it made me realize I wanted to do this channel. It made me realize this channel was the way to do everything I wanted to do. So, after all of this, what am I trying to say, Rick? As I said, it's June 13th of 2026. At the beginning of the video, I said that. We will probably go back to school at like August 15th, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, I won't tell you. But we'll assume that's August 15th. I have 2 months to improve as much as I can. And I am going to use that 2 months to the absolute best. I want to come back as a senior, as a person that all of the school, not half the school, all of the school will look at and say, oh, it's that guy. I don't even care about it. Just say, oh, I remember you. You're the one with the YouTube channel. You're the one who did this, who did that, did that, and this and that and this. You know what I mean? Who actually tried. Who actually did try to change. I didn't want to be the person who just went 5-6 summers, exact same person, copy and paste, same person, nothing changed. The only thing that changed was my haircut. And honestly, that hasn't changed that much since 9th grade. I don't really change my haircuts that much. That's at most what I would change. My haircut. And that's like maybe once. You see what I'm talking about? In 2 months, I'm hoping to change myself as much as I can, to the point where I can look back at this video and look back at myself and think, wow, I changed so much. I had none of the skills that I have at this moment. Now I have all of them, or at least half of them. I have a channel that, you know, most people are scared of starting. Just like me, don't think I did this confident. I am terrified, just like you. I'm terrified, just like all of you, honestly. This video took me, I want to do this video since, I'd say, Sunday. It's Saturday. An entire week I did nothing. I had the camera, I had everything, I didn't do anything. I was just too scared, honestly. And now that I'm doing it, I'm real glad that I tried. Even if this doesn't go well, even if in a few months this is just lost. This is just a lost tape. I'm happy that I tried to do something that I really want to do for a long time, and I'm happy that now it won't be me trying to force myself, but rather I'll have a fan base, hopefully a fan base who will be there, who will support me. And I'm not doing this channel for myself only, of course not. I'm doing this also for every single person, male or female, who feels the exact same way, who wishes they could change something about their life, but they are too comfortable, just like me, the most comfortable person in the entire world. You know, I am a lazy person. I'm telling you this. I am a lazy person. But in these 2 months, I'm going to try my best to change in a way that I won't even know myself. And people in school will look at me and tell me, you know what, you did really good. You changed, you tried to change, you tried to become better. And even if you didn't succeed, and if you did succeed, you tried. That's a lot more than what most people can say. And that's the mentality that I'm gonna go with. Trying. See, different mentality than what I'm used to. I've always convinced myself I would much rather I have to be naturally good at something to try it. If I'm not, I won't start. And I'm gonna throw that mentality right in the trash. I'm going with my new mentality, and that is I'm gonna stop wishing for an easier path, but all I'm gonna wish for is stronger legs and a stronger heart to keep on going. That's the mentality that I'm gonna go with. And even if there come some days that are gonna be hard for me, I will try my best. That's something. And I wish this video isn't only a video for me, but also a video for you who is watching this video. Maybe you're fulfilled. Maybe you feel like there's something missing in your life just like me. I hope this video makes you realize I want to change too. Don't take my video as motivation. Take it as a mentality change for you, for yourself, so that you can look back at yourself and Lord knows how long, and you will say, thank you. Nothing more, just thank you for giving me that new mentality that I was looking for. And something that I will tell you, don't worry, not all the vids will be this way. Yeah, I know this is a very long vid for the first video, but I hope this video was good. I hope that the recording itself was good enough. I hope that this goes to a big number of people. I hope, like, when I wake up and probably see this video, I have like at 200 views. If 200 views, I will probably not show my face again. You're coming from a guy who's terrified, who has social anxiety, okay, who suddenly has 200 people see him saying stuff that he wouldn't even tell himself. And I will tackle that. It's a part. Every week from now on, I will try to post a video about a new topic, a new way of improvement, a new plan for improvement. And I hope you will be with me for the entire 2 months. And don't worry, it will be fun as hell. And I'm gonna say it right now, it's gonna be fun. Don't miss out. Really, don't miss out. It's gonna be fun. I'm telling you. It's gonna be really fun. And I hope all the best for everyone. Every single one of you seeing the vid. And I'm thankful. I know the vid's long, but you know, like, I think most people like these long vids so they can just, you know, watch it while they're eating or before they're sleeping. If you're watching this before you're sleeping, get up, watch this, please. Or you know what? No, thank you. You can go sleep. Thank you. Actually, I'll take the views. Thank you. Go sleep. Let's go. But I will say, I've thanked you guys enough. I will thank you again because that's important to me. And thank you all for just seeing the vid. And I hope by the end of the 2 months that I won't improve by myself, but I will find a plethora of people who have improved just like me. And they will all say, I'm glad. I don't want them to come and say, Thank you for helping me change. No, I just want them to thank you for giving me the mentality shifts, because everything that you did was not me, but it was you. And I thank you all, and I will see you all. I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Peace out, everyone.